Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do One Piece Chapter 675 review. Now, this chapter One Piece overall is it's an okay chapter of One Piece. It's mainly a setup chapter. It's a setup for Smiley, the weapon of mass destruction, who could probably wipe out an entire island or an entire country by spewing out poisonous gas and wiping out all life on that island or country. And it's confirmation as to why Trafalgar Law, when he was near Virgo, he couldn't do shit because he collapsed and then started panting and then blood came out of his mouth. And now we know as to why that happened. So let me get started. Oh, by the way, and I forgot one more thing. The brokers are still watching as shit goes down. We see more brokers, but none of them are really, we can't really confirm who they are just yet. They're probably going to be guys that are either... They may be, they may come later on in the series, or they're probably big shots in the new world that we may never see. So who knows? But that being said, this chapter starts off with the kids. Now the kids, if you remember, they're being carried on a giant balloon to Caesar Clown's lab, and Caesar Clown takes the kids back to their playpen, and apparently the candy is waiting for them right there. However, one of the kids, I forgot her name, but she is, if her name was told in the first place, I'm not too sure. But she is the tall one with the big head and like the black hair. And she starts to realize that something is wrong here. She starts to remember the words of Usopp and Nami, and she wants out, alright? She is no longer influenced by the crack, you know, the crack cocaine! Yeah, the crack cocaine. So basically she wants out. She wants out, and she wants forgiveness from Nami. Now, the thing here is that, like, you gotta realize how fucked up you are when you give, like, children drugs. Like you are a fucked up person. And Caesar Clown is definitely a fucked up person. Like, he should get, he should die. He should, like, legitimately, honestly die. Straight up. And then we go to a little cutscene of Sanji, oh no, correction, Nami inside Sanji's body and Usopp. And basically they wake up. Well, Nami wakes up because she realizes that Sanji has a very strong body. And then she goes and gets Usopp. It was kind of funny because Usopp was like, Sanji, you come to save me. And Nami's like, no, it's me, fool. So, you know, clearly, I pity the fool. So, yeah, I had to say that. So, but yeah, you know, Nami and Nami and Usopp are preparing to go over to Caesar Clown's lab. Chopper is still in stealth mode, so please remember that. All right, Chopper's in stealth mode. All right. Yeah, I add the O to emphasize the other O in mode. All right. I don't know why. It's cool. All right. Don't get at me, Modo. So oh yeah. And then we get on to the main gist, and the main gist is, in fact, the whole entire thing with Trafalgar Law. And apparently Trafalgar Law, when he got to the island, he made a pact with Caesar Clown, where Caesar Clown would give him the heart of Monet in exchange for Law's own heart. Because apparently Law was too powerful to control. And since Caesar Clown was the boss of the island, he wanted to even the playing field. Now, giving one's own heart in order to even the playing field is kind of not a smart move. It really wasn't a smart move on Trafalgar Law's part. I would be like, okay, fine. How about I give you like one kidney? How about that? All right, I'll give you one kidney, not my heart. So, you know, but that's what I was. Yeah. That makes more sense. But yeah, basically that's the reason why. Because we see Virgo, and Virgo's actually holding a cube, and in that cube has Law's heart. So when he squeezes it, Law feels immense pain. And then what happens here is that, again, Caesar Clown is like egging on Law, saying like, yeah, like Monet was watching you the entire time, you're a fool, blah blah blah. And then Law eggs on Caesar Clown and then says shit like, well, I underestimated Monet. Alright, you're an idiot. You're a freaking retard. So screw you. And basically he gets pissed off. He hits Law's heart, and then Smoker's like, well, where's my heart? And then Caesar Clown is holding Smoker's heart. So, but he hasn't done shit with it yet, because all of a sudden what happens that, you know, the video snail's set up, and now we get to the whole entire shit with the brokers how they're all watching the area. Apparently, there's a giant piece of candy. They set up one of these sheep guys on Caesar Clown's crew. They set up a giant piece of candy, and they're riding a miniature dragon. I was like, so there's more than one of these Vegapunk dragons. Apparently, imagine if Vegapunk right now has like an army of dragons. That would be some sick ass shit, son. You know, just, you know, command forward, you know, dragons coming out, like, yeah, like, but this dragon looks like a cow. It's really strange. It's like a miniature cow dragon. That's what it is. So, but whatever, it's fine. Basically, Caesar Clown is saying, and he's talking to these brokers, all right, as the candy's being set up, and he talks about how the Slimy is gathering from all parts of the island in order to converge on this one spot near the candy, and apparently the actual Slimy itself is made up of the gas bomb that destroyed the island, or that killed the island 4 years ago, which is, I believe, the H-25 gas bomb. I'm not too sure on that one, but basically, Slimy is kind of like a gas bomb waiting to explode, and they enhance the poison, because apparently the poison, even though it was powerful to kill the island, it wasn't powerful enough to actually kill people. It weakened people, but it didn't kill them. So what happened here is that when Smiley eats the candy, it's going to enhance the poison effect. And Smiley has already eaten some candy, and thus his poison is already enhanced, alright? So yeah, it's kind of weird. But basically, there's a giant piece of candy, which should further enhance Smiley's poison capabilities, and apparently and then Caesar Clown gives Smiley a name. He gives him like another name besides his own name, Smiley, and this name is Shino Kuni, which is the land of death. So clearly they're saying that Smiley has the power to literally kill off every life on either an island, country, so on and so forth. And then what we see here is that Zoro, Brook, Sanji, and Kinemon are running in the snow. They're barreling, and then that's what we see the other people, but their sled fucks up, and then now they're running because Caesar Clown baited them. He baited all of them, and then Smiley walks over to like the giant video monitor. He eats the candy, completely ignores Caesar Clown, and then goes on the hunt for Zoro, Sanji, Brook, and Kinemon, and Caesar Clown's henchmen. And that right there is the end of the chapter. So this chapter overall, again, it's an okay chapter. It's more of a setup chapter. The pacing was actually it was good. It was good pacing, not too fast, not too slow, but at the same time, it was more of a setup. Nothing really monumental happened other than the fact that we know the reason as to why Trafalgar Law was hurt by Virgo. Now, the thing here is that Trafalgar Law has to get his heart back, as the Smoker, and they need to switch bodies once again, because you see, like, the thing here is that honestly, Trafalgar Law could have made the situation a lot easier for himself had he had not switched their bodies around. But you know, since it's One Piece, shit has to be a lot more complicated than it already is. So that being said, I'll see you guys later. This is the King of Lightning. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Once again, this chapter was mainly setup and confirmation. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.